Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is EverQuest Project 1999. And today we are on the green server, jumping right into the action on the, I think he's 41, 42 Shadow Knight, something like that. It's kind of an impromptu video here because, um, we're in the Tower of Frozen Shadow, and I finally got my key for the third floor. It took forever, and I think it's glitched. I think it's bugged. I'm good at hunting and sniffing these things out in P99 whenever there's something wrong, feels wrong. And I think there's something wrong here. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there's a glitch, a bug. They need to fix something. Pretty good at this. So we're on the third floor right now, and I want to capture this me getting the key for the fourth floor. The enraged shadow beast is what you're looking for on the third floor for the key, the frosty key, and he was just up. I finally got the key on the second floor for the third floor. I go up to the third floor, celebrate good times. Oh yeah, right. I go up there and I see it's up. Just the enraged shadow beast just standing there. Like he's not even doesn't even look like he was you know, there's nothing there that stands there. Like I don't know what that is. Why he's up and why he's there, but he is. He was standing right next to another zombie butler. Like I already killed it. I did a feign death type of strat there. But why I think it's bugged and glitched out is because on the second floor there's this spawn. It's supposed to drop the angry librarian is supposed to pop out of anything on the entire floor. You can kill the librarian's assistant, any of the scholars, any of the students, the teachers, whatever. And it's supposed to have a chance at popping the angry librarian. But I think there's one spawn on the floor, and it was, of course, the one I was doing that is glitched out, bugged out, will not spawn the angry librarian because I tried for like 2 or 3 weeks killing the same spawn over and over and over, dad camping it every 20 minutes for a long time. And 2, 3 weeks. And me and Trey go up there as a duo, and he gets the key because we were pulling stuff from inside the main room. So what I think is going on here is that the one spawn right next to the mirror, right next to the exit mirror for some reason, just will not pop the angry librarian. I don't know if it's just too close to the exit or because if you think about it, on the other floors, there's not a mob standing right next to a mirror. Not anywhere that I can think of, at least, that spawns next to the mirror. There might be some that path next to a mirror. I mean, there's on this floor there is one that stands pretty close, but it's not like its own. It's like its own section of the floor. Like you go behind a bookcase, a secret bookcase. You go stand in this hallway where there's only one mob and it's standing right next to the mirror, the exit mirror to get out of there. So I don't know if like it's like this, it's like a zoning thing where it's standing in the wrong, like where isn't included, like they included everything that's on the main area, but they didn't include the one thing in the secret hallway right next to the mirror or something because I don't know, unless I'm just having super bad RNG and it's crazy because you know what happened was I switch spawns. I go to a different one. There's one if you, as soon as you get on the second floor, you go to the right. There's this tiny little room to the right in the right-hand corner, like near the front right-hand corner once you go in. And it's just in there by itself. And nothing will attack you except for that one if you go in that area. You do Invis versus Undead, go in that little nook. And there's one that spawns in there. Nothing else will attack you, just do snare or something and make sure it doesn't go out of that little room and you're good to go. And you can even hide behind it in the corner and you're good too. I didn't capture it on video. Sorry. That's started this like as soon as I could. As soon as I thought about it, I started it, but it popped on my third kill. My third kill. I've probably killed the one by the mirror. I probably killed the one by the mirror like 200 times, maybe 300 times, something like that. Not even exaggerating. It was crazy. Combine the times with Trey and the times I did it solo, and I had to kill that thing at least 200 times. It was nuts. And you would think it would drop at least once every 100 kills, like at least. I was over drop rate, like 2 times the spawn rate. It's crazy to me. When you can go into a different spot and get it in your third try, it's pretty nuts. Now I know the second floor is like notorious for it not the angry librarian's kind of hard to spawn, but that was like way too much. That was way too crazy. All I'm asking, if any dev is watching, which I don't know, I doubt it these days, but Talon or somebody, just check on it for me, man. Like the one, it's a ghostly student slash ghostly scholar spawn that spawns right near the exit mirror on the second floor. So you have to go through the secret bookcase. You go down the hallway. It's all by itself. It's a single spawn. Like that'd be great for people to solo to get the key. You know, that'd be the best spot to be in, because if the Angry Librarian pops and you can't handle it, you can click the mirror and come back in and kill it when you have fresh mana and HP. But, you know, it didn't happen. Never happened at all. And then when I was doing with Trey, the only time we got it is when we pulled stuff from outside in the main room, brought it into the hallway, and then we killed it, and then the Angry Librarian spawned. It was something that was in the main room, like probably way out in there, like sitting in the middle. That's what I remember. It's on video. If you want to check it out, you can see which one I pulled to finally get the Angry Librarian. I don't think it was the one by the mirror. Like, pretty sure. But here we go. We're about to fight the Enraged Shadow Beast. I don't know if is my stuff all messed up again, like my audio? That's great. I think I had it like, I wasn't planning on making a video. I just saw this thing. This is the key holder for the, on the 3rd floor for the 4th floor. Which I might have said in my video previous that the 4th floor is the wedding. It is not. It's Ana Mana Papa Poopa Peepa and Kara Amika. That's the next floor. So I don't think we're going up there, because I remember spawning in there. Oh, there we go. I finally got the sounds on. Turned them on. I remember zoning into or whatever, like jumping through the mirror to the 4th floor and getting attacked immediately by Ana Mana Papa Poopa Peepa and like 2-3 other things, and like almost dying. And you got to like go through a locked door and stuff to get out of there. It was pretty crazy. I think my Necro died up there, or was really, really close. So the 4th floor starts it getting very dangerous. And the 3rd floor is very nice for me right now at 41, 42. It's very high Zim. Behind locked doors, like not that many people are going to come up here. You can just stand by an exit mirror and be good to go. If you get in trouble, like I got in trouble here a couple times trying to do this. And one of the times I escaped with like 150 HP. Like 2 more hits would have got me killed. But I still got out. I was fighting in like a hallway pretty far away, and I still was able to run to the mirror and zone out. I think I had a SO on though, so I was pretty... if it would have happened any other way, I probably would have died, but I got out of there. But here's the Enraged Shadow Beast, and I don't know what he spawned from, because he was just standing there with everything popped on the floor. Like everything, like the roamer was up, everything was up. So I don't know how he spawned and why he was up. I don't know if like he was up and then there was an earthquake and everything respawned or something maybe. I don't know. But I don't even know if that's how that works. But I think I don't know. I mean, I just want a dev to check on it, because I wasted so much time. I mean, I did get a level, so I'm not that worried about it. I got 41. I got out of hell off of that one spawn by the mirror on the 2nd floor, and I'm 42 now. I don't know if I'm 42 in this video, but I'm 42. Yep, I am. Ooh, I'm a whole bubble in too. You see that Zim? That Zim is nice. Just soloing, duoing. I think I'm gonna duo on the 3rd floor today with Trey and make another video for you, but I had to show that, me getting the key. I finally got it. Here's some other stuff I got while I've been doing this. So the Bloodstained Fang's nothing. It's probably just a pet weapon. 932 dagger. I got the Abrams Act of the Stoic. I can't remember if I bought it or I got it on my Necro, but I didn't get it on my Shadow Knight. But I think I gave it to my Shadow Knight. It's from Tower Frozen Shadow. So somebody asked me about that weapon. It's 30, 48, AC 5, stamina 15, effect Invigor with a bunch of saves on it. It's pretty good for like a first two-hander. Got the Fang of the Garou. I fought Garou outside of Tower Frozen Shadow. It's 928 with Life Spike for a Warrior Rogue. Which I think it's alright. It's not too bad. It's not worth anything, but 928 with a Life Spike would be good for like an alt or something. Like an alt Rogue or Warrior. I got the keys. Got the key to the 2nd floor, the key to the 3rd floor, and now the key to the 4th floor. So, and good stuff really starts dropping on the 3rd floor. Like the 1st floor, you can get the scythes off the 2 like icy shades or whatever they're called. I call them just Grim Reapers, or I call them specters, but they drop scythes, so that's pretty good on the 1st floor. But until you can get to the 3rd floor, like the 2nd floor is booty. I don't like the 2nd floor. The 2nd floor is my least favorite, probably. If I had to rank them, my least favorite floor is probably the 2nd floor. It's just like a wide open space with a bunch of ghosts. They're all close together. They're all casters. It's hard to get the key. Nothing drops. Like, that floor sucks. So, the 3rd floor is where it starts to get good. They start dropping like Valium weapons and stuff that's worth some plat. I got the student's homework off of the Angry Librarian, but that's like the most rare special spawn on the 2nd floor, and that homework's worth like 200 plat or something. It's not even that good. But yeah, once you get to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, once you get up there, you start getting good stuff. But like the 1st floor, there's only like a couple spawns that drop good stuff. 2nd floor is booty. It sucks. So yeah, if I was gonna say like what's my least favorite floor, it's probably the second floor. Second floor is butt. Um, the third floor I think is really good for experience, and it starts to give you like good drops. The fourth floor is one of the hardest. You got Anamana Papa Poopa Peepa and just stuff everywhere. Just stuff everywhere roaming around. So not that fun. The fourth floor, it's gonna be dangerous. I don't dislike it. I just think it's gonna be the first most like dangerous floor. Fifth floor is the wedding. It looks really neat. The wedding's pretty neat. Um, and then the sixth floor is the like there's specters all over the place. There's traps, like fire traps. Those suck. They're hard to get around. That might be glitched too. You might want to check those fire traps because I couldn't get around them no matter what I did on my necromancer. I wasn't a big fat ogre. I was a necromancer, like with I had Dead Man floating on, I had Journeyman boots on, I was hugging the wall, and they were just blowing me up every single time. There was no way to get around them. So I don't know. I think Tower of Frozen Shadow might be slightly glitched, slightly bugged. You might want to check on it. I know not that many people go in there. Stuff's behind locked doors and whatnot. And, you know, not that many people going there, there's probably not that many people complaining or like sitting there on one spawn forever like I did. But if I was going to let a dev know, there's another thing in this video, so stay tuned about another glitch or bug that I want a dev to check on maybe, or let me know. It's not as bad as the Tower of Frozen Shadow, but it's something that I think is like, what are you supposed to do here? Like, I almost got stuck like doing something regular. But yeah. So I finally got the keys. I'm going to start soloing on the third floor. I'm going to start duoing on the third floor just for experience and plat. Try to get Trey the key to the fourth floor. Eventually we might go up there. Like, we'd have to both, I don't know what level I want to be. Probably like 45-ish. I don't know, though. We'll see. I just remember my Necro going up there and it was butt. Like, it was hard. Like, not butt, but it was, like, hard. So, Anamana Papa Poopa Peepa can stun you for, like, one of the longest stuns. I think it's the longest stun, and you just do circles, and he's just killing you, while other stuff's jumping in too. So it's difficult. The charming from the second floor was irritating, but that 2-minute stun or whatever that Anamana Papa Poopa Peepa does is nuts. Karamika was cool. I like that part because I got the cool dagger that spawns bandages. I got that. I should probably give it to my Shadow Knight from my Necro. But the wedding looks cool. Even the sixth floor is cool. I like the sixth floor, except for the genie, who was really hard. I'm going to have to go back for revenge on my Necro. I'm going to probably do that soon. Fear kite him this time instead of doing what I did, like an idiot. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say in this one. We got the key. I got level 42. Soloed the key. Like, I got the key solo for the third floor and for the fourth floor. But here's a place where you can go and sell. First, I just showed Balix. Balix, you can get food and drink. I like to hang out by him and hide or go invisible and then just like let the food keep re-popping and I'll just keep re-grabbing it. So he drops food and drink on the ground that you can pick up. So I'll be in the Tower of Frozen Shadow doing that spawn for hours and then I'll run out of food and drink and I'll go sit, like I'll kill it. I'll set my timer and I'll go sit by Balix for like 20 minutes picking up food and drink. Then I'll just go back in. So I'll sit there and hide. I'll like target one of the snow cougars and I'll grab all the food and then I'll hide and make sure I'm indifferent and then like let the food pop again. I'll grab it all, hide, same thing, rinse and repeat, grab water, grab food. But look at this right here. I'm an ogre. This is the only place you can like sell and buy stuff in Iceclad, I'm pretty sure, these pirate dudes. And I get stuck in here. My big fat butt gets stuck in the igloo. Pretty much. Like, I get out. I finally get out, but it's like, dude, why is it so hard to get out of this? Like, let me get out. You should just make the entrance, like, a little bit bigger, so it just needs to be, like the other ones. Why is it different? Why is this one different? That's all I'm asking. Like, it's cool if, like, okay, ogres can't go into these igloos. They're too big. Like, if that was the case, okay. But this one's smaller than the other two. Like, why is it smaller? The other ones are big enough for me to go in without any problems, but this one is smaller and it's so difficult to get out of. Why is this one different? You can even tell, I think, like, with the opening there. It has, like, a little bit smaller of an opening. Like, what is up with that? Why is it like that? So eventually, if you wiggle back and forth, you can get in and get out. But look at this one. I just go straight in. It's easy. Straight in. It's easy. It's big enough for an ogre. But that other one over there, dude, I almost got stuck in there. I was wondering what I was going to do, because you can get attacked by cougars while you're in there. Like, what would happen if I got attacked? And because you're ducking. It's like a death trap. I should probably put that in the title. There's a death trap, dude. Like if you go in the wrong igloo as an ogre or a troll right here with these pirates, you're ducking, right? And then the cougars attack you, and you can't attack them back because you're ducking. You can't do anything. You can't feign death. You can't do anything. You're screwed. You're dead. Can't rewind while you're being attacked. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? You have to just try to wiggle your way out of the hole. I think that even happens to me on video here. Like we'll see. But I'm going in and out of these igloos. But see the cougars there? They path through this camp. I don't think it's very fair, man, to get caught into a death trap. You go in, it's fine, you go in, and then when you try to leave, it's too hard. It's hard to get out. So nobody would know. This would be like a newbie death trap. Like imagine some ogre or troll for the first time they go to Valius. Look at this, I'm getting attacked in there. You're gonna say, well, you can't get attacked in there, right? I can't attack. Look, I'm ducking. What am I supposed to do? I can't get out. I can't get out. I can't get out. Finally get out, you know? Like I know the trick to wiggle back and forth. What if somebody didn't know that? And it doesn't work right away. I almost die here, really, because all these cougars start attacking me. And they're barely green. They're almost blue. But just imagine that. Like, a troll or ogre comes here for the first time to Valius, to Iceclad. They want to see, like, oh, can I buy food or drink here? They wiggle themselves in. Or they don't have to wiggle themselves. They go straight in. It's not hard. They duck down. They go straight in the igloo. They're looking at the shop. They're looking at the shop. A snow cougar attacks them while they're in there, right? They try to attack it back to kill it. Nope, can't do it because you're ducking. Try to cast feign death to avoid the death. Nope, can't do it because you're ducking. They try to get out to go so they can attack it, so they can cast spells. Nope, can't get out. Can't get out. You don't know the trick to wiggle back and forth, and even if you do, it takes 30 seconds sometimes. It takes a minute sometimes for you to get in just the right spot to wiggle out. And then imagine they go in one igloo. They're looking at the NPCs. They're looking at the shops. And they get straight out. It's fine. They go on the next one. They're looking at stuff. And then they get straight out. It's fine. They go on the last one. They go straight in. It's fine. They're looking at the shop. They get attacked by a cougar. They can't attack because they're ducking. They can't feign death because they're ducking. And they can't get out because for some reason that one igloo is a little bit smaller than the other two. Like, wouldn't they all be the same? Why is that one smaller? That's weird. It's like a death trap. It's a death trap for ogres and trolls, and I think it should be fixed. But it is what it is, I guess. Maybe that's why there's blood all over the side of it right there. Is that the one? There's like a big skull. Is it a joke? Is that a funny joke by the devs, like to kill ogres and trolls? Like, what do you guys have? You discriminate? Huh? You don't like that I'm fat? You don't like that I'm ugly? You don't like that I'm from Agak or Grob? What is up with that? Discriminating against us big fat ogres and trolls. Because I would get it if I couldn't go in any of them. Okay, I get it. Oh, we're not allowed in these. The igloos are too small. We can't get in. You know, that's cool. But how come one of them is like a death trap? You can go in one way, but you can't get out the other. It's like a trap for like a rodent. You know, they go in one way, but they can't fit back out the other way. That's exactly how it is. So what's up with that? But you can buy water here. It's just like super expensive water. I just do it to change in my silver. Yeah, that's all I did it for. Just changing my silver. But I don't know. That's about it for this one. I just wanted to complain a little bit and show you me getting the key for the 4th floor. I didn't get to show you I wish I could have turned on OBS while I didn't think it was going to work. I thought I was going to end up having to fight the one. I changed spawns. I was like, I might as well change spawns. I'm not getting it off this one by the mirror. It's just it's been weeks. Like I'm an idiot sitting here doing the same thing over and over. Look at me struggle to get out. Imagine if I was being attacked and I had like no HP. Look at that. I can't get out. I already know how to do it, and it still takes forever. Like I was ready to rewind or something. Like, come on. I get it. I get it if like, how come I can go in fine, but I can't go out? There could be so like, oh, put it in the comments, dude. Like, it's a little tiny igloo for gnomes. Why do you think you can go in there? How come it's a different size once I'm in there? Like, that's stupid. I can make it in, but I can't make it back out. Tell me what's up with that. That's strange to me. Does he get fatter while he eats food while he's by the NPC and he gets fatter and now he can't get back out? No, nothing changed. How come I can go in fine, but I can't go back out? And you can get attacked in there and you can't cast or do magic. You can't attack. You can't do nothing. You're dead. If you can't get back out, you're dead. Then what? You know, they're not going to give you anything back. You're screwed. But anyway, I just wanted to show you all that stuff. I think the Tower Frozen Shadow, the second floor, is bugged, glitched. At least that one spawn is that stands right by the exit mirror. I killed it so many times it never spawned the Angry Librarian once. It did the dwarf, though. I'll let you know that. It did spawn the dwarf like once or twice. Who's probably maybe just as rare as the Angry Librarian. I saw the dwarf once or twice. How come I didn't see the Angry Librarian ever? Like, not even one time off that. I killed it so many times for like 2 or 3 weeks straight. Never saw it. And then finally, my idiot, ignorant self, I'm like, all right, I'm going to change spawns. Like, this is the easiest one, of course. It's right by the mirror. It's behind a bookcase. It's always solo. I can sit here and go AFK. It's a dad camp, but I'm over it. I'm going to go find a different one. And I finally went to a different one, and it was my third kill. Not my third day, not my third hour. You know, it was my third kill. I got the Angry Librarian. How come it's supposed to be off of anything on the floor, not just the ones in the main room? So that's all I'm asking, man. Just check on it. See, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's all fine. But check that spawn right by the exit mirror on the second floor. See if it has like the same thing as everything else on the floor. Is it matching everything else on the floor like it's supposed to? Like it's supposed to be able to pop the Angry Librarian. I've never seen it ever. And then that igloo there by the pirates. How come I can go in just perfectly fine, but I can't go back out? That's a death trap for ogres and trolls. That's crazy. And the other 2 igloos, I can go in and out perfectly fine. So there's multiple reasons why that should not be the case. You can go in the other 2 perfectly fine, in and out perfectly fine. It's the one where I can go in perfectly fine, but then I can't go back out. What's up with that? And you can get attacked in there and die. It's like death trap. It's a death trap. But anyway, I think that's it for this one. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Get up the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. I don't think I did anything else on here, did I? Might show myself going back to the floor or something. I think I'm just chilling by the mirror, getting ready, getting my HP, my mana back. That's about it. But yeah, that's it for this one. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll start capturing some footage of the 3rd floor, y'all. I've been fighting the shadow bone, the skeleton sleepers. They're all by themselves. Like, I'll show y'all. It's like a dad camp. It's cool. It's like a little dad camp. Anyway, I'll see y'all. Have a good one. You're the best. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Take it about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.